Joining me now, David Trulio, the president and CEO of the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute. It's great to be sitting here with you at the library. We've got the Reagan National Defense Forum kicking off here, and just maybe we start there, the significance of this weekend.
Well, we've done this 11 times. It's really significant to bring together the top leaders, civilian, uniformed, industry, innovation, all together to talk about, in the context of peace through strength, the challenges and opportunities that America faces from a national security perspective. And given the state of the world, it couldn't be a more timely discussion. It's
interesting, we talk about peace through strength, we think about the Reagan legacy, and that phrase has made a comeback.
It's made a comeback. Our surveys certainly show that Americans overwhelmingly believe in funding a robust military, whether they were Trump voters or even Harris voters. There's unity around that, and the track record here at the Defense Forum is that we have Republicans and Democrats coming together on a bipartisan basis, again, in the context of advocating for peace through strength, to advance the policies that will result in a strong military and will deter aggression.
There's also a lot of focus on the U.S. deficit. There's a lot of focus, you see it even in the stock market. Defense prime contractor stocks have sold off since the election. Expectation that DOGE is going to come in, there's going to be cuts, there's going to be changes to the contracting process. It raises a lot of questions about what the future of military modernization looks like and entails.
Well, look, Morgan, at the state of our deficit, right? We're spending more money on debt service and paying down the debt than we are on the military now. That's a very ominous trend. But I think more broadly, there's an increased appreciation that there's an interplay, a real interplay between having a strong economy and having strong national security. You can't have strong defense if you don't have a robust economy. So that interplay is very important.
And you see that highlighted in industrial policy and the broadening lens of national security as it relates to that. Just the fact that you have the Commerce Secretary here for a fireside is probably a key example.
It's the second time ever we've had a sitting Commerce Secretary. Secretary Raimondo came last year. She's coming again this time. It's really powerful to have a Commerce Secretary because they are a major player in national security. And again, the interplay between commerce, defense, state, and intelligence is very strong.
So you're also looking to focus even more the Institute on the economy. What does that mean in 2025?
Absolutely. Again, recognizing that linkage between a strong economy and a strong defense, and then more broadly, the Reagan legacy of unleashing the U.S. economy and the prosperity that brought. We seek to do for economics what we've done for defense. So what I mean by that is President Reagan had a vision of a strong and prosperous economy for all Americans. And what we seek to do with a Reagan National Economic Forum to launch May 29th and 30th of next year in 2025 is to advance economic, fiscal, and monetary policies that sustain and strengthen opportunity, innovation, and prosperity for all Americans, especially in the context of fierce global competition.
So whether it's on the national security and military defense side of things, or whether it's on the economic side, and I realize there's this intersection, what is your message or your expectation for this incoming Trump administration?
Absolutely. Well, look, the Trump administration has certainly made tax cuts a priority and economic prosperity broadly a priority. We seek to inform that debate. We have huge challenges as a country, huge opportunities as well, but challenges. $36 trillion in debt now, entitlement programs with no reform in sight. We have a tax code that's often uncompetitive. We have a regulatory burden that really frustrates our innovators and our business people. But at the same time, we have tremendous advantages as a country. We can out-innovate anybody. We have a flexible workforce. We have a tremendous natural resource endowment. We have just world-class, world-beating companies. So making the most of the opportunities and figuring out ways on a bipartisan basis to address the challenges.
David Trulio, thank you so much.
Thank you, Morgan. It's great.